Well, it's our last instalment of our lure testing episode here at AFTA on the Gold Coast. And Adam, we've spoken about surface baits, walk the dog style poppers.
Yep.
But now we've got a suspending bait. Suspending is probably something that's a bit suspicious for some people. Tell us about suspension baits.
All right, well, suspension baits or stick baits or rip baits, they're commonly called all of those things. Essentially what you've got is you've got a long skinny minnow profile with quite a short shallow bib on it. So what you've got is you've got a lure that'll get out there and swim, but it's not a cast and just a straight retrieve style lure. You need to put a bit of rod tip action into it, and like most good retrieves, there's always a little bit of tweaking to be done with the rod tip and the speed of the retrieve, and this is a perfect example of that. Although you can quite simply just cast it out and wind it back, and look, it swims fine. It's got it's got the little wiggle that, you know, it looks fairly seductive. It looks like a wounded bait fish, but you're going to get a lot better presentation. You're going to get a lot more bites if you just put a few rod tip pumps into it. And what I'm talking about there is I'm talking about winding the lure down maybe 2 or 3 feet and then just hitting the lure as it comes tight to the line with the rod tip. It's as simple as that. It's not a matter of lifting the rod way over your head. It's just a couple of little taps like that, and that'll make the lure dart left and right and look like it's either lost the school that it was in, or it's really injured. And anything that's injured is easy prey for a predator, and it's game on after that.
And then allied to that wounded bait fish action rod tip jerk, the bait is not popping to the surface rapidly. It has a very slow ascent.
Exactly, very slow on its way up to the surface, which is paramount. If you've got a fish that's maybe a little bit shy about coming out of its cover to eat something, if that lure is sitting there for a long period in that strike zone of where that fish lives, you're going to have a lot more success, rather than it stopping, the fish going, oh cool, it stopped, and then whoosh, it floats to the surface in 2 seconds. That's not what you want. No, you want it to just slowly rise up. And I love the way that that this lure rises nice and flat instead of bum first. I mean, I don't know too many bait fish that float to the surface bum first. They're either head first or flat up. So this beautiful little stick does that wonderfully, and again in 2 sizes, Belly.
2 sizes. We got a 50mm. That you were saying earlier, you reckon this could be a go-to trout bait, small stream trout stick bait.
Oh my God!
And then this bigger one for the estuary.
Yeah, look, even this will still be a great larger trout fishing lure, no doubt at all. But the little 50mm, oh, just give us boxes of them, boxes of them. I'm going to need them. I tell you what, it's destruction of trout Australia. Here I come.
Good to hear.
Look at it going out there, mate.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I love the look of them, and you're happy, so I'm happy.
Mate, it's all go.
So there we are, our lure testing episode at AFTA on the Gold Coast, Broadbeach to be specific. Mad Dog Royter, my good mate, lure designer. We've done what we needed to do. We're out of here. We're going to go and catch some.
See ya.
He is too.